What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we're carrying on. This may be yet another raid. We're clocked for the moment. The Colossal Edifice. We are starting to need to get this honor thing together. We are going to finish the base before I pursue that in earnest. I'm taking stuff apart. There's these various structures that are on the map that we certainly don't need or want. I need to do something with this space. We have floors to peel up around. There's deconstruction. Oh, there's more deconstruction over here. It's not critical. It's just one of those things. This is tainted. We could certainly smelt it, but for what? Just been out doing our thing, accomplishing what we can, gathering different types of blocks. We can make some interesting flooring in the base itself. Otherwise, it's been kind of chill. We did convert our prisoner and are actively working to recruit that person. One issue is that that person's a night owl, so it's I have to keep waking up Callie in the night to deal with it. We have a lot of smoothing to do yet, so we can get some walls repaired. Not ideal, but it's not a huge issue either. Temperatures are mostly nice. It's 116 in here, but we'll probably go for some more grow space. I do want... Well, how are we doing right now for food? 902. So we're doing all right. I think we're going to need more space than this if we're going to have more people. There was a time we were always floating around 2,500, and that time is long gone. So see if we can't bring something else in that regard. Mostly I'm doing this to reduce wealth. It would be nice if we could go around and burn all the bodies. Like, the wealth is... getting kind of bad. You can see items dropped there. I'm not really sure why. We did have a trade. Still haven't gotten any Devil Strand to come in, but at least it hasn't blighted yet, so there is that. This is the reason you separate your grow rooms. The blight doesn't affect multiple crops. If we do get blighted, hopefully it'll strike the cotton again. We do have quite a bit of cotton. It's probably time to swap to something else, actually. What else would be most useful, though? I don't know. I've been meaning to put plant pots around. That's something I can do right now, because I can do that out of marble, and it'll beautify the rooms to some small degree. Where do we find plant pots? Combat supplier, you say? Call them up for sure. Back to plant pots. All right, plant pots were found under furniture. I was looking for square ones, but they're actually round. Alright, so all the stripping and gathering of gear has got us 3,747 gold, which is pretty phenomenal. Thinking we might end up going for some ooh, I want another one of these, so that's another mono sword. That'll be fantastic. Although there were 3 reinforced barrels in that lot too, so... otherwise, I'm thinking just armor is where we need to be at. The movement speed penalty on the Prestige and the Cataract armor is just too high. I can't justify it. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. I will buy a marine helmet for the time being, and we'll see where we end up. But outside of that, I think we're alright. They don't have any trainers. There's gene packs. Which, meh. High explosive shells. I'm going to buy like 20 of those as well. There we go. Let's get that stuff brought in. And... inspire creativity for Callie. Speaking of Callie, can you come in here and chat with her momentarily, and then you can go by, or him, I should say, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. It's female, so it is a her. Neanderthal. We do have the plant pots in, but no one's planted them at this point. Parties are always good for the moods, and everybody's always stoked to have attended one. Okay, why aren't you doing this as your #1 priority? Warden 1. I don't know. I don't know why she's not, but he's not. Whatever. There you go. It's fucking done now, but how frustrating. How the batteries holding up. They're doing well. I think I'm going to build a few more batteries while I'm at it here. Also, some redundancy from this side in here would be phenomenal. I should have buried power line when I had these walls open, but I didn't. And they're peeling up floors all around. I think they got all that deconstruction done. Oh, there is a bulk goods trader. Callie, I'm sorry, no rest for the weary. Okay, we can probably sell a shit ton of blocks too. No. We don't have 1,000 of them there. I need to put block shelves in there too. Alright, we're just going to sell a massive amount of apparel because we can make more at an excellent rate. I'll just keep all my cloth. I was going to sell a bunch of it, but I don't think that's necessary. They do have camels, but not a breeding pair. If they had a breeding pair, I think we would be all over it. I had to buy some chem fuel and some more Nutrimine as well, and some advanced components. So let's double check these. So I think what we want here is going to be excellent through legendary on both of these. And let's just get a bunch of them made because we have that capacity now. Not going to do any tribal wear. We certainly could. 5. We'll get excellent clothes for everybody. I don't see why not. I should do the same here as well in terms of excellent quality gear, and then we always know where to go for stuff. And that's that. And it's nice we really cleared this room out quite a bit. I might just have to dedicate a shelf to Molotovs and dedicate a shelf to grenades here. I don't know what else to do. I want to keep a good mix of those things on there, but there's no good way to do that. This person will recruit in no time. It's going to be fantastic. We can go bananas on the construction at that point. I don't know why it didn't smooth this one. We made a masterwork cowboy hat. There you go. So, what's going on here? A mech cluster. I don't really want a mech cluster. You can see the bedrooms are slightly impressive with the plants. We're also going to do statues. We'll look for an artist that has some other useful skills, and then we'll bring that person on board here when we can. There's a royal tribute collector with a relationship. There's no threats on the map. There's a lot of material laying around that we could go pick up, but I'm in no rush to do that at the moment. A lot of the stuff and carcasses can be burned. I was tempted to go around and bring in all the stuff I want or need, but I'm just not going to do that right now. We have our hands full, and that stuff's not going anywhere. All right, we knew the blight was coming. Allow sowing. Cut all blighted plants. Mia, you got to work through the night, friend. Schedule Mia to simply work. There you go. And let's get her in there. Going to be a busy night for her. Keep cutting all blighted plants. 4x speed, everything. Alright, there you go. We can allow sewing. We can set her schedule back to where it was. Beautiful. And Callie, I guess you can eat your crappy food. Alright, good. You're coming now. Bam. There you go. For colonists. And do I have to assign... No, we're good. Okay, what do we want for a weapon for her? Possum. Equip the monosword. Man, I tell you what. Why did a possum not get dressed? Okay, never mind. There's clothes, buddy. Maybe I sold them all and we're still making them. Bio. Yeah, that's the issue. Let's alter this a bit and then... So, I did find a shirt. Whatever. They'll get it all sorted out. They're oh, okay. So schedule. You are a night owl, friend. All right. So that is what the night owl will look like. And the work part of it is something I've been longing to do for a damned long while. I'm going to do 3 for less important shit. I always want the basic stuff done because that means I need something done. You're definitely not our cook, our hunter. I don't think I want you constructing, but growing and plant cutting. Bam, there you go. And you can probably not mine. Smith, no. Low level craft if something needs doing. You're sucky. I don't. This needs to go away. I don't want any of you people doing art. And then I guess I got enough people cleaning, so all right, let's see how that pans out. We should, and then hold on, one other thing that's important there is, shit, she's skill 14 now. I'm gonna drop it, but not all the way off, so you can fill some gaps there. There's so much cleaning to do. Sorry, smoothing to do right now. It's not really gonna matter, but hopefully that keeps Possum busy. I guess we'll find out. Actually have some rain falling. Just definitely interesting. You had a lot of people that tried to visit and didn't quite make it. You flee. Oh, you tried so hard but failed. Sorry, it's a tough world here. We're working on building this area out. This is going to be the smelting room. And we'll make zones in here and probably shelves for anything bio-coated or anything else that I really just need to be done with. We did another Masterworks. We are getting pants. Seems like the dusters didn't go the way we would have liked them to. Also, the shirts didn't get put over there, so let's just keep doing it until we run out of material. If we may, we have well over 2,000 yet, so I think it's a-okay. So if they're good, they go that way. If they're really good or excellent masterwork, they go this way. Yeah, look at that. We're not able to get shirts beyond that quality, it seems. This needs to be turned off. Our power is kind of struggling. So I did tell them to build some more. Now, let's get this sorted out. All right, well, guess what? There's a mechanoid cluster. Our stupid little unified image was destroyed, but we really don't have a decent artist. And we don't have a place to put it anyway, so I might as well suck up the -4 this way versus actually building it. Her hat, oh no, she has horns. It looks like Dazrat's hat is something interesting going on. So that's a defoliator, but it should only reach 100 radius, which from here isn't really going to affect us. Shoot Frenzy for Mia, that's great. Let's see, we're starting to get excellent quality clothing as well. Let's make sure nothing is assigned. I'm going to make everybody assigned to punch people rather than back off. And see if she goes right with it. We won't make another. No, there's one excellent one there. Good. And then we're going to try for another couple excellent shirts. And then we'll be in good shape. The hats seem easy to make. I accidentally suspended all the food meals for too long. We're running out of food, but we already have stuff harvestable. Opossum's loving it. What do you think about being in the dark? He doesn't give a shit. It's fantastic. So moods have come around quite a bit. All right, there we go. There's another excellent one. I'm going to just go ahead and whatever. Make more of each. It's nice to have options. I don't really want too many more excellent quality hats, but there you go. She's 15 with a burning passion for crafting. So we need to get some research done here. That's going to become a chief priority very soon. I need to make weapons, number one. I also need to sort out what we're doing in terms of storing these weapons here. But it's nice to see the storage room mostly empty. I kind of have this hodgepodge assortment of zones yet, but that's fine. I was going to put a bench in. How many chunks do we have? I might have inadvertently brought some in from outside. 44. We're doing fantastic in that, and there shouldn't be any laying around over here. I'd like to make a bunch of traps too. It's so convenient to have them already finished and just ready to be dropped in. We are doing a lot of smoothing, so that's taking up a fair amount of time right now. Otherwise, no complaints at all, man. Uh-oh. You never know, though. Okay, there you go. Provisional colonists. 13-year-old for 9 days, but we don't have a room, so I do need to sort that out. I need to be able to start taking those quests. We need to get our level of respect. Oh, look at that. A hyperweave. It's a good hyperweave, so it's good to 25.7 versus a good cotton 17.8. And what are you wearing on your head? You're wearing a poor megasloth wool. What the fuck? I think what we're going to tell people is clear forest and select heat, and let's not wear anything that's battered up, and then let's not wear anything that's not good at least. There you go. Everybody's always saying I should do these leader speeches, so why not? Assuming everybody can make it to attend. I didn't even look at the possibility of success. Could be pretty shit. Could be shooting myself in the foot here majorly. Ah, nice. It was encouraging. There you go. hyperweave's where it's at. The devil strain's going to be great too. We're going to have to remake our gear, but that's okay. It takes goddamn forever for that stuff to grow, man. But look at the temps over here. They're pretty phenomenal all around. I want to do more mining. There's just so much going on right now. We did something like that. Let's take care of it. Once we get through another good section of these blocks, we'll start smelting. See, these are all bio-coated weapons here. Any tainted or bio-coated apparel will end up over here. Alright, so I've reworked all of our hallways over here. There's no good way to have a double door in this location, so I'm just kind of screwed with it. Everything got too tight because of this bump out here, but it's okay. Like, one of those isn't going to make a difference. I did bring this in, but now I think we're just going to deconstruct it because I don't think we really need it. Still some chunks around too, but we're getting there. I don't even remember what. I think that was for insect carcasses because we were doing our butchering there. We'll have to move that over here too, I think. But otherwise, we're almost there with the finality of the base itself. And it's 69 in here, 74 in that layer, 82 in that layer, 97 in that layer. And then if you go beyond it, 112, 145 out near the exterior, which would be here on this side. So like, look at this. It's doing phenomenal on this end. Is we have this little corridor where it's 180, but otherwise it jumps immediately to, hold on a minute. We can talk to this cat. Still a lot of stuff to get organized and sorted. Like auto doors would be fantastic. I'm still needing desperately to get to work. Oh, geez, I have 310 of those. I do. Anyways, to get, ooh, Glitter World Med. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. There's all the little workrooms and organizing rooms and storage room that we can finally get sorted out. I think I will sell the Go Juice in the end. I don't know, whatever. We'll end up with more. Doesn't matter. Maybe we can just keep it, I suppose. How am I doing for plasteel? 356. I could buy a bunch more. I think I will like just flush it out to 400 for the time being. I've been slowly acquiring it. And it's not been all bad at all. Let me see if there's anything else sensible to buy. We have 448 gold. Let's just take 2 of those. So we have a nice even piles. Architect Eye. Very expensive. Can't afford that right now. Skill Trainer Intellectual. That doesn't really do us any good, in all honesty. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this one. A little bit of odds and ends, but nothing major. We can finally do the advent of femininity. Ugh. What? I don't understand. Oh. Oh, they won't do it due to the extreme temperature, and you can't do that one inside. Well, there you go, people. Piss on that mess. I have this. I can do a collective festival, whatever the hell that is, but that's kind of frustrating. Alright, I've spent some serious time finishing, reworking, getting rid of things we don't need, doing things we do need. You get the idea. I need to research medicine making. Panthera for meds, I'll take all those. We do have a fair amount. You know what? We can actually make our own before too long, so piss on it. I guess I won't do it. Wake up Luciferium steel. We have a ton of jade. We can go mine a bunch more. I'm going to make something out of jade. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I think I may need uranium at some point. What if we loaded up on that? We'll see what we have to sell yet. We are sitting on, I want 7 more of these. There we go. That'll give me 400 plasteel dye, slate blocks. Not so much. Yeah, we have a ton of extra clothing we can sell off. Not really looking for much else. I guess I'll take that advanced component as well. We don't need components. There's 11 spaceship chunks laying around, and that's going to be quite a bit of that. Chem fuel I haven't used yet. I don't even know why I'm buying it, but we'll just have an even number because that's how I am. Otherwise, I think we're fine. Bam. So let's get all that shit brought in promptly. Even did a little bit of rework out here. We're almost done with all the chunks, if you can believe that. And then we'll get on to smelting in that little smelting room. I was also fleshing out yet another bedroom. I'm I'm just trying to get everything nailed down so we can make a massive drive. I want to get the royalty room, the throne room. Ah, Jesus, we can't do anything over here right now. I think we can probably just do that. And then there's a lot of smoothing to do yet, and this wall can come down momentarily. And then, yeah, I gotta figure out where the throne room's gonna go exactly. It's gonna have to take up some of this space back here. I did make a full workroom over here. It's not ideal temperature, but it's not terrible either. And I did run my conduit through the wall, so there's some serious conduit that can be deconstructed here. I do want to just finish that whole effort. Actually, it's ugly. Not that the floors themselves aren't ugly, but you get the idea. And once they get all the smoothing done, we will complete. I guess we can smooth through here too. Anywhere we're like running conduit not through a wall, we'll shove it through a wall, but that'll beautify the place a bit. Finally a raid. It was so peaceful for so long. It's the imps again, and they're going to prepare for a little while. It doesn't really make sense not to be bombing them, I don't think. If they're going to stand around like dummies, we can certainly try to take advantage of that. Well, we do have a person outside suffering heat stroke. That's what that's going to generally mean, but also we have really awesome gear. Well, that was a worthless fucking shot. This is why the mortars suck. Every time I shoot the mortar, I only bitch about how bad they suck, because they absolutely are the worst and most non-useful thing. Alright, one more time. They're actually beginning their assault now. Why bother? Well, at least it's ready to shoot. Oh, there's still mechs over there. Now, had I woken those mechs up, that would have been an awesome battle that I just missed out my opportunity on. They're going to totally make it to me. It's 203 degrees. Nobody better be outside for this mess. It's going to be a little bit of rework on the traps, but whatever, it's fine. Let's just grab everybody and prep for this. I don't think we're going to have any problems. I'm going to build a bunch of traps and maybe make a cave over here and stick them in there. So how far did that guy get? 51. Yep. I mean, we're going to wait to see who lives and who dies here. My people are over here, so we might as well be checking bios. We don't want you, though, I'll tell you that. We do want gear, so we might as well get out there. Also, make sure they're not on death's door. And that person's industrious and artistic. Do we have the capacity or the interest in dedicating someone specifically to art? Because we could totally do that. All right, well, she didn't make it. We tried. That's where we ended up. Sorry. Sad day, but there you go. I guess we can just carry on this trend on the end of the buildings here. And I don't need that. That can actually just go over here for now. This will be our next prison. All right, so I'm getting close to wrapping up for the day. Let's just stuff this down here and this over here for now. That'll get the bedrooms fleshed out. And then this wall can actually come down in its entirety as well. Okay, we got a climate adjuster nearby, which is dramatically increasing temperatures, I think. It went up to 240, but I think that's okay. We don't spend a lot of time outside. It kind of helps us, actually. It's getting sort of brutal to be outside, but we might consider air conditioning in this room, or like this is going to kick out heat when we start using it. But we may have to go deal with it, but I think you can destroy it without actually confronting the mechs. We're going to have to research transport pods. A lot to do. This is going to be for prisoners. And I do need to make a bunch of beds. That one's poor, in fact. All right, schedule. Let's do work. I think I'll go through and redo all the furniture that needs it before too long here. Is there any other drop pods that landed in this area? Let's just bring all those in because they're sitting nearby. There's cargo pods. What could they have given me? Meat, you say. Nice. Okay, well, I guess we can take that. Let's allow other types of meat here as well. I think it might just be insect meat for the moment, and then we'll just jump into buying meals as we that was regular fine meals, right? Not vegetarian fine, because I don't know if we got the food for that. Yeah, and we have plenty of food, so okay, good. All right, well, we just got to watch ourselves when we're out and about at this point. Temperatures are massively higher. I'm actually a fan of that. I think it's very beneficial. So anyways, please leave me a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me. I love you all. And I'll see you next time.